Hey folks, it's good to be with you again. It's Richard here, and today it's the follow-up, as I promised, of the Delta II by Joyetech Clarimizer. This is an accessory that I have here, which is the RBA, and this is marketed at Joyetech USA for $14.99. I'll put a link in the description box. I didn't want to mix up this review and that as well because it'll take too long. It might bore you, put you to sleep. But basically, this is not so much a review, but I just wanted to show you up close what the RBA looks like, and then after that, I've got a pre-made microcoil. I'm not going to do a microcoil because everybody knows how to make a microcoil nowadays. So we're going to take a microcoil, pop it in, put in some cotton, get it to about 1 ohm, 1.2 ohm, somewhere around there, and vape on it and see what is the difference between this and also the stock coil that comes with the Clarimizer, which is rated at 0.5 ohms. So we're going to do that. We're going to get up close right now. So I'll catch you in the close-ups. Come back, we're going to vape on it, talk about it again. Catch you later. Alright, so basically up close, this is the RBA and the box that it came in. All the markings, brandings and so forth that you see, Kento wire, 2 grub screws there in case you lose the ones that's on the RBA or if you damage the head. Okay, so anyway, some Kojendo cotton as well that comes with it, and last but not least, you have, oh, by the way, you have an instruction guide here. You want to read that over before you start working on it. Okay, so this is how it looks like, the RBA with the Joyetech logo, and it says RBA here. And I'm going to zoom in just a little bit closer to let you have a better look. Okay. Alright, so here we go. This is the Joyetech RBA, basically that, and it looks exactly like the stock coil, or at least quite similar to it. This is the Clarimizer that we have. Okay, so we're going to open it. To open it, just turn it anti-clockwise, and you have the whole thing out. Okay, I'm going to take out the drip tip and just prop this up, put that aside, and still got some juice in it, sorry about that. And this is the stock coil. So looking at the stock coil and this, exactly the same, yep, except this is rebuildable. You've got your air hole down there, you've got this what we call insulator here. The top is the same. Oh, by the way, there's already a pre-built coil in there from Joyetech. Nowadays China does this. They do pre-built coils for you. So this can be opened up, the top section, to reveal the coil. Very similar to your K-Fun style kind of coiling, alright? So open the other section up, and you have your coil right here. Alright, let's say you want to do your own coil. What we're going to do is just take this off. You've got 2 grub screws here using Phillips screwdriver. Alright, and just remove that, and you see how they've actually coiled it is they've got another 2 holes at the bottom here where you can just put the coil in as well. I'm just going to show you. See, this is how the coil is. You can do either this way. This is how they've done the coil, alright? Using these 2 holes at the bottom here, 1 hole over here, yeah, and the other hole is on this side. So basically, you want to put that wire in here, screw this down, and you still get to pin down your wire. Alright, so let's say you want to do your own coil. I've got my pre-built micro coil here using 28 gauge wire, about 7 wraps here, so it should come up to about 1 ohm or 1.2, somewhere around there. Pin down the coil using K-Fun style, very K-Fun style. Okay, so that's it, and then all you got to do is just screw down the just make your adjustments, lift it up a little bit off the deck, about 2 millimeters, and you've got a nice micro coil built. Get your snips, and then I'll get my clipper and just clip it really close to the edge so that you don't have any extras coming out and cause a short. Now what we're going to do is just put it on a device and just fire it up, pinch it a little bit, which I think doesn't require a lot of pinching. Beautiful. Alright, so this is 1.1 ohms. As you can see, it's showing 1.1 ohms and it's firing perfect inside out. So let's put in some cotton here. I've got Kojendo cotton. Alright, and just take off some. You want to just let it hang right at the base there. Just cut it off at each end and then just go down. Perfect. Alright, we've got some e-liquid there. And right now, just push it back down. Push this side down. Great stuff. Now we're just going to attach this back. So it's working. See what I mean? Beautiful. Just put some juice on top. Alright, great. Then you want to cover this back. Next, what you want to do is get this, put it back in like how you do with the stock coil. Alright, open up the airflow, turn it up, right side up, put in your drip tip. Okay, and we're good to go, all ready to vape. Catch you on the top side, we'll vape on it and see what it's like. Okay, so back from the close-ups again. Here on my vapor flask at 1.09 or 1.1 ohms, 17 watts. I've got the airflow control fully opened. Let's take a vape, see how she vapes like. Not bad with the vapor production, and also the flavor is still there. And I'm sure if I close it up a little bit more with the air hole, I get better flavor. So I'm going to take one more vape. Indeed, it is a better vape with better flavor. Okay, so the RBA comparing to the Claramizer, okay, they're different. They vape about the same. I mean, in terms of flavor and vapor production, they're all very good. And so why should I buy the RBA? Well, for people like me, I like to vape on 12 milligrams nic. So if I'm using a stock coil with a 0.5 ohm, rating, so that kind of will be a little bit harsh on my throat at 12 milligrams nic level. So with this RBA, I can coil it to about 1.2, 1.3, and then put in my 12 milligram nicotine juice, and I'll be a happy camper. So that is the advantage of the RBA. You can do your own coils to whatever resistance you want it to be, and still get a good vape. So I like the tank, and with the RBA, I have more freedom right now to just do my own coils to whatever resistance I want, and whichever type of coils I want to do. I can even do a Clapton coil in there if I want to, you know, so just saying, you know. So there you go. This is the Delta II by Joyetech Claramizer, and turning it into an RBA as well. Until I talk to you again, vape safe. Have a great day. Bye for now.